Hello, hello. Looks like we're live. Let's see here. Let's move that over here. How is everybody doing today? I am doing pretty good. Let's get my stuff up. We'll wait a few minutes to start and let folks join us. Hello. Welcome, folks. Cygnus, Atris, Divine Goddess, Mega Manse, welcome new folks. Swallowing Dragons, hello, hello. The Queen is off duty. If I remember correct, Swallowing Dragons, were you the person that sent me the Silent Hill game for the Wii? I think it might have been you. I didn't write it down at the time, so I lost track of who had sent it, but I received the game, so thank you so much. Adrian, yes, it was you. Thank you so much. I've definitely got to play that soon. I don't have a Wii anymore, but I've been meaning to go to a used game store near my place for a while. But it's a hour and a half trip. It's the closest place. So every once in a while I save up a bunch of trade-ins and head out there and get stuff. So that's when I'm going to get that. Hey, needs more work. And Alice, welcome everybody. I know it's not typically what we do at this time of day. But I wanted to let everybody know I have a new book available. I've been working on it for months. I think I first mentioned it last year. My original hope had been to have it, be, part of a celebration of, I think, 8 years of the channel when the anniversary happened last October. And then we moved, and for about 2 months, I was, super behind on everything, as y'all know. So the book did not get finished until we finished moving, but it is finished now, and today I got my physical copies. It's so pretty, and it is the longest book I've ever written. The one thing I've got to edit on the publishing thing is the title on the side got a little cut off, but I can fix that really easy when I order the actual copies that'll go out to folks. It's really pretty. Like my previous books, it's from the same folks. It is much longer. It is 330 pages, and it contains all of the scripts up to episode 50 of Silent Hill Symbolism. And each one has a little introduction, like a little, if I have info on the resources I used or the music, it's there. And then a short paragraph or two about my thoughts and feelings and opinions on that particular episode. Any behind-the-scenes stuff, you know. A lot of people over the years have asked, what was the music? What was this? What was that? And unfortunately, YouTube, to some extent, has lost some of that info. They created a way for you to edit all of your video descriptions all at once, and I think I did that at one point to update some info, and in doing so, erased a lot of older info that it hadn't occurred to me at the time that I should keep. Hello, everybody hopping in. It looks really great. This is the hardback copy, and that's the background. It's really minimalist compared to the others, and it doesn't have art inside the way the others did, because it would have been 500 pages long if I had tried to do that. And it is on sale now. It is ebook, paperback, and hardback. No audiobook this time, because the videos are the audio portion, you know. And as of today, probably for the next 2 weeks, all the books are buy one, get one 25% off. So if you haven't purchased Fear for the Flesh, which explores the first Silent Hill game, or Waiting for You, which explores the second, you can buy those as well as this, or just buy those, or buy all three. And those do have audiobook formats, ebook, paperback, and hardback, which is super great. I'm so excited. It looks amazing. Thank you. Thank you guys for the compliments. I really like how this one turned out. It is the same price as the other books, which is $25 for a paperback, $35 for a hardback, $6 for the ebook, and of course, if you buy one, get one, you get the discount right now. Yeah, I'm super excited about it. It's really pretty. I'm really excited. I haven't seen the paperbacks yet. They did not arrive on time because this freaking company can't do anything on time. I've been waiting for books I ordered 2 weeks ago, forever. They just got sent out yesterday. They were like, we finished printing them. We're really dumb. That's okay. Oh, man. The ebooks are available anytime. I finished those today, and they come out in Mobi format, PDF, or just ebook. EPUB, I think is what it's called. But, yeah, the website, either you can go down in the description and it says buy my books. That's the form you can fill out. If you want to read a little more info about it, you can go to thegamingmuse.net. The store page has a little more info on each of the books and the formats they come in if you want to look at that. But the the Google form is how you can order them. And if you are a member through Patreon or YouTube at the level, I think at normal level or higher, you get 10% off. So that stacks with the 25% off. Just be sure to put your username in there, or if you have trouble with it, just let me know. My wallet has something to say about buying books. Yeah, we've all been there, haven't we? Do you think you'll ever release DVD volumes of your Silent Hill symbolism videos? Yes, I've actually had a lot of people ask about that, which surprised me. And I have a DVD recorder, and I've been thinking of doing that, but I kind of wanted to incentivize people to buy the DVD copies by updating all the videos, like I did with the Angela video for episode 50, 51 or something. But that's going to take a while, so I don't know. I'm not sure if would people just buy them in their original form as a DVD? Would updating be better? It's something that's kind of been on the back burner for a while, but I haven't been working on it since, trying to catch up with projects in general. Oh, thank you, Wendell. I'm glad you liked my videos. And welcome, Boemke. I hope I'm saying that correct. Thanks for joining us. I'm also glad you like my videos. But yeah, I just wanted to make sort of an official video announcing that this was a thing that exists and is finally ready. I know some folks pre-ordered it last year, and those poor patient folks have been waiting for months for this book. I'm so sorry. I did not know when I started this project that we would end up moving, or I would not have done that. I will never, never, never do pre-orders again, because now I'm terrified that, like, the house is gonna burn down, and then it's gonna be months, and I'm never gonna finish a book, and then I'm gonna owe people money and apologies, and that'd be horrible. But anyway. Oh, and also, if you are a member, a supporter through Patreon or YouTube, you can get free copies of the digital books at, I think it's $3 or above. Per month, which is half the price of a single digital book. So you get all 3 books digitally, an $18 cost for $3 a month. And at, I think, God Mode, 25 or higher, you can get a paperback copy for free. So if you're a member, check out the membership pages. I updated the info today and posted some new links so that you can get your stuff. Hello, folks popping in. Yeah, I would totally buy DVDs of Silent Hill symbolism. I don't know, can y'all hear that? Okay, it's popping up on the mic. My cat decided now would be a great time to use the litter box. Which one is it? Oh, it's Gandalf. Alright, I forgive you, Gandalf, you're sweet. Could you maybe go potty later? Or not do the weird scratching thing you do? Why are you scratching? This is so silly. Oh, man. But thank you guys for all the support lately, especially with the huge break I had to take. And folks that have bought things, that have supported through Patreon. I definitely want to do more for supporters in the future because with the crazy schedule, it's just been hard for me to update all of that stuff. Are you done yet? What is with the scratching? Stop it! Gandalf, you can't still be needing to do stuff. I would be worried. Hello. Yep, okay, he's done. So yeah, I can talk about updated Patreon stuff. Let me pull up the page because I posted a bunch of stuff. There's new tiers as well, so that if, like, the various tiers that were available last time don't quite work for you, or you wanted a different price, now there's different tiers. Easy mode's $1 per month on YouTube or on Patreon. YouTube has a membership program. It should say join under the video. Does it say that for y'all? Because I turned it on, but obviously it doesn't show on my end, so I don't know about if it's working or not. But anyway, easy mode, you can, obviously, I shout you out, Jeff Winger. supporter. Thank you. Shout out in videos. I'm trying to do early access to videos. So far, it's been same day. I'd love to have it be a few days earlier. And that's what I'm working towards. We've been having weekly watch parties. Last weekend, we finished watching an anime. We didn't do anything this weekend because I ended up super busy. But we're going to start watching anime movies soon, which is going to be fun. Oh, good. It's So's Up. Yay. A podcast I started ages ago, and it's supposed to be behind the scenes, more personal info on the videos I've made. I'm working on the Henry one now. And then, of course, access to the members only Discord. There's a general Discord where we all chill, and then there's a private one, which is how we watch anime and stuff. Normal mode, you get discounted merchandise. That's $2 a month. Normal Plus is $3. That's the new one, and that's where you get free copies of all the digital books. Hard mode is $5. You get video requests and access to behind-the-scenes videos, which is another new thing I'm working on. Maybe once a month, or maybe, I don't know, more, is going to just be me talking about the stuff I've been researching. Hard Plus, $7 a month, access to the fanfiction archive. Since people have enjoyed me reading my fanfic so much and goofing off like that, I posted a bunch of them from a varying set of years to my Google Drive, so people at that level or higher can take a look at those and read at your own risk, just so you know. I want to join, but I have no money because I'm still in high school. Well, the thought counts, and watching my videos helps support me. Sharing them with your friends. You don't have to have money to help out, and I really do appreciate all of it. Everybody, you're all amazing. I could not believe or even imagine being at this point 3-4 years ago. It's wild. Critical mode. We're going to start doing private streams of games. Not like where every week we play a little more of a game like we do in the general streams. I want to do like one game a stream, and instead of trying to play it through to beat it, just like talk about it. And the ideas, symbolism, story, just my thoughts, feelings, and opinions on the game. And I'm going to let patrons vote on that. I haven't posted any info about it yet, but I'll put that up on Discord or something later. And then God Mode's $25 per month, and you get free copies of the paperback books, because holy shit, $25 a month. Thank you so much. Reading Muse's fanfiction, I don't know, that might be more terrifying than Lovecraft. It might. I don't know. I saved the worst for Fanfic Friday, and those are also, as we read them, going up on a AO3 account. But, yeah, I actually put a few stories I kind of sort of like. Well, I like half of them. 2 of them I actually wrote last year, and I generally feel decent about. The oldest one's from 2006, and it's a self-insert story about me romancing Sephiroth. So that's a thing. That's a thing that exists. But yeah, that was just about the amazing Photoshops from Fanfic Friday. Yeah, those will go up on the AO3 as well. Because AO3 is lovely and lets you insert pictures into your fics. I haven't finished working on it because I'm working on 1,000 different things. I just finished the ebook for this today, because you have to do special formatting and everything. So that's one project down, is this being done, and I'm so happy about it. I love the back. It's so pretty. Anyway, yeah, that's basically what I wanted to share was, new patron info, the book, all the books being on sale. That'll be for a little while, and I'll post more, like, general reminders on the Discord and Twitter and Facebook and all the places. But yeah, that was all I really had to say, so unless folks have any questions and stuff they want to ask about, it doesn't have to be about this stuff, it can be about anything. But whenever folks are cool with it, yeah, we'll move on to Resident Evil Revelations. I'll end the stream, and then we'll hop over. Is there any franchise character work of fiction in general that has to do with sharks and isn't one-sided that you like? That has to do with sharks and isn't one-sided? The only things that come to mind, which don't really match your thought there, is I can think of Jaws and I can think of Sharknado. And I really don't think either of those apply. Maybe Sharknado, because it's so ridiculous, you can't even really imagine the sharks are dangerous. I don't know. Yeah, sharks have gotten a really bad rap. I mean, I don't know. I live in an area that's very close to like the beach. My family grew up in Wilmington. Sharks are kind of a daily part of life. My dad had stories about surfing with sharks. There's not that much fear here. It's more just like, yeah, that's a shark. It lives there, you know. But yeah, fiction's done a pretty sad job of horrifying the public, which the author of Jaws has worked against actually. But yeah. Just ordered the book. Thank you, Joshua. Thank you so much for your support. And did not catch up from the start how much for the book. So my books in general are $6 for an ebook, $25 for paperback, $35 for hardback. Right now, it's buy one, get one, 25% off of any of those, any combination of the above. I also have audiobooks, but this book in particular is just the scripts, so that would just be re-recording the videos, so there's no audiobook for this one, but there is for the other two. Let's see, is there a fanfic where a character punches a dragon? Is there? There's a fanfic for everything, of course, obviously. What got me into survival horror games? Are there any other games you'd like to learn more of the lore? What got me into it? You know, I kind of always liked horror, and to some extent, like, sci-fi fantasy, and where those two kind of intersected. Definitely started my horror love with books. I never really got into horror movies, but I read Stephen King and Thomas Harris and Rice, and really just loved it so much. And so when I got into video games, and I actually saw the Silent Hill movie before I played the games, I really just fell in love with it. Something about it just clicks with me. It's what I really enjoy best. I love exploring the darker side of fiction, and games are my favorite way to do that because they're so interactive. That's just, you know, perfect. Oh, thank you, Leon. I'm glad you like my work. Whole book on Silent Hill symbolism. I always thought it had a lot of occult symbolism. Well, what this book is it's the scripts from the videos. The first 50 videos scripts in a book. The other two books are about Silent Hill 1 and Silent Hill 2. So those are just books entirely about the games. And some of them kind of intersect with things that were in videos. Some of them, the books have info I didn't include in videos. Things I edited or rethought or came across later. There's definitely a lot more info in the books. Will I do a symbolism on Bloodborne? That's my goal. That's why I've been struggling through trying to play it and doing so very badly. I've streamed it, twice now, I think? I would like to do that eventually, but it will be a long time coming. It will be a while. I have not read Winter People. I have to look that up. Well, thank you, Bohem Key. I'm glad you like my works and my voice. Have a good day at work tomorrow. Let's see. Yeah, Silent Hill Revelation was bad. Yes, it is It is so bad. I watched the first movie. I actually enjoyed that one. The second one, ooh, it's something. Did you ever hear of a game called The Suffering? Yes, I have one of them, The Ties That Bind, on GOG, but since I don't have the first one, I have not played it yet. It's one of my game series that I'm aiming to get to at one point. I have not read Battle Royale. Zako wants to know about the game project. Yeah, that's going pretty well. For those who don't know, I'm kind of designing my own horror visual novel. It will be a long time coming because I'm doing everything from scratch by myself, but I'm enjoying it. It's turning out pretty cool. Any advice on making a scary game? I guess the way I approach horror tends to be from language. Like, I feel like it's so understated how much words can really affect us. Like, they look like monsters to you is so subtle and understated, and yet it's one of the most horrifying things of the game, and it elevates everything else. You know, the setting and the backdrop do something to add to the horror, but it's the words, the way that people talk, and the things you read that really kind of steps it up another level and kind of makes the horror real, in my opinion. Like the article in Silent Hill 4 that you read that discusses how Walter killed all these animals with a machine gun, and then behind you, you're hearing the machine gun go off and all the animals screaming. Like, that's one of the most powerful moments in that game. I really love it. And please, if anybody else has advice, go ahead, Zako. Yes, Battle Royale is the Hunger Games, but better. It was a book, and then it was a movie, and it is very Japanese, and is very similar in concept with the Hunger Games, but came much earlier. I've heard it is very good. Would you play Detention? It is also on my list. That's what I say almost every time people ask me if I will play a game, because I do. I have a huge list of things I'd like to stream and play eventually, and just haven't gotten to yet because life, you know. But we're getting there. Are you coding the game? No, since it's a visual novel, well, I guess kind of coding. I'm using a program that helps you make visual novels. I know very basic, like, HTML, CSS, but I don't know enough to code a video game. I'm doing the artwork and the writing myself. I will probably use freeware or free music, possibly, and I don't know if it does well. We'll see. We're not even there yet. I'm still just drawing scenes, but it's surreal to hear gaming music speak without Silent Hill music in the background. Yeah, it is a little... I've got to come up with, like, a soundtrack or something that I can just play underneath Q&A videos and Fanfic Friday, because it's so quiet. It feels weird. There are rumors of a new Silent Hill coming out. What's your opinion on this? In general, I am very hesitant to ever believe these rumors, because it's definitely something that's very easy for a random guy on Reddit to say for clout and have no, support for. In this case, I'm a little more hopeful because I know a couple of the guys at Rely on Horror. They're some cool people, and I'm more willing to trust them when they say that they have a source than I am just a random dude on Reddit. So I'm more hopeful. But I will believe it when it is in my hands. Play Wounded Warsong. I'd love to play that stuff, but unfortunately you will get YouTube Smackdown. I mean, you still get YouTube Smackdown. Anyway, I use free music. Let's see here. Hi, Tainted Innocence. Thanks for joining us and other new folks I've missed. If you need any music for your game, I compose music. Oh, well, thank you. That's very lovely. I've had a few people offer their support for this, and it's really sweet to hear people's support, but I also, I don't want to take advantage of freelancers and stuff that, I want to be able to pay folks. So if I get to the point where I have enough material to put together a document and put it on a website for fundraising, then I will probably go to folks and say, hey, I got some fundraising money. Do you want to work with this with me? But for the moment, I'm just going to continue trying to build up material. Which, if you want to look at the material I have posted, there's a channel in the Discord where I'm posting my work as I go through it. Really hope Konami's not jumping on the remake bandwagon. It sounds like they are, kind of, because the rumor is that it's going to be a soft reboot, which I think just means they don't want to be associated with the past because they know everybody hates them for what happened in the past. So I don't think it's going to be Silent Hill 9. I think it's going to be like Resident Evil 2, the remake. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. They ship to Canada. Yes, books and shipping. In the United States, shipping is free. It's included in the price. Outside the United States, I will ship anywhere, but you have to pay the extra shipping, which is, I think it varies from 20 to 25, depending on where. If I remember right, I think Canada is probably cheaper, because it's right there. It's right there. I'll have to double check, but yes, I will ship anywhere, but there is an extra cost for out of the country, unfortunately, because costs. Hey, Jono. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, I don't know. Again, we don't even know if this is happening, what team Konami has entrusted it to, because that's going to also influence a lot of my thoughts and feelings. At this point, I am more excited about Hellblade 2 and the games that group is working on, Ninja Theory, because I really loved the first Hellblade, and what we've seen in the second one looks super intense and interesting. So for now, that's what I'm paying attention to. They're my new, Silent Hill, if you want to call it that. Masahiro Ito. Yes, I had that thought too, Germs. I've not said anything because there is no reason to put that kind of heat on that man. That poor man, if he's not working on Silent Hill, he just wants to move on with his life because he's mentioned it a couple times how depressing it is that people only ever talk to him about Silent Hill and that's his past. But he has mentioned that he's working on a game again, and he can't talk about it right now. And then now there's these rumors about Silent Hill. I don't want to say that would be too good to be true. Because he has mentioned in the past he would work on it again if invited, but I don't know. But yeah, he needs to work on... That's my feeling about the people that are like, Team Silent, come back. It's like, all of them are on new projects and new teams. You know, let them live their lives. Masahiro Ito and Akira Yamaoka, I think, are the only two that still really feel tied to the series enough that I think they'd come back. Or would still work on stuff adjacent to it. Akira Yamaoka still does Silent Hill concerts. Masahiro Ito still draws Pyramid Head on Twitter. He does adorable little cartoons with it. It's so great. But yeah, whatever he's making, I'm sure it's great, and I hope it turns out well. I feel so bad for him, because he went from being, like, he has influenced the entirety of horror, like, had a hand on all horror in video games has been influenced by Silent Hill, and specifically Pyramid Head and Silent Hill 2 and his art direction in Silent Hill 3. Like, it's huge. And his last game was a mobile tank game? And it's like, why is the world mistreating this man? Give him better things to do. Give him more things. I want all the best for him. He's great. But yeah. So I think we can probably call it there. If anybody else has any more questions, feel free to pop them in, and I'll try to answer them before we go. But we got to get back to playing Resident Evil Revelations. So again, just to summarize, new rewards for Patreon and YouTube memberships. If you want to check out what those rewards are, you can go to patreon.com/thegamingmuse or click join down below. And also the new books, which are available either at the link in the description or at thegamingmuse.net. And books are now buy one, get one, 25% off. If you're a member, you get another 10% off. So that's all the info. That's all the things we had to say. So if you were stuck in Silent Hill, what would be your personal monster? Something with eyes. Too many eyes. I don't like creatures that have too many eyes. That would upset me greatly. I would be happy to look at your game. If you want to head to the Discord, you can link it there. Or I think you can private message you can't private message on YouTube, can you? I'm on Twitter and Facebook. My DMs are open if you want to message me, anything like that. I have never played Deer Simulator. And yes, we are about to start streaming Resident Evil Revelations right now. So we will jump into that. And I will see you guys in like 3 minutes. Bye.